Hello, welcome to my funny video in which I rant about shit for 5 minutes and then leave you be. Today I'm going to be giving you random facts about the characters I drew today. But before we start, this was streamed live on my Twitch, Swan Barbecue at Windsor Castle. Don't ask about the name, it's an inside joke. It'll be linked in the description. I stream on there sometimes. I do Minecraft, Sims, Stardew, and when I get Little Nightmares, I think I'll stream that with webcam so you can watch me freak the fuck out. Anyway, these characters. They're for a story I don't know if I'll ever actually write due to me being incompetent, but they're all teachers at the school for protagonists. I'm pretty sure I may have mentioned it in a sketchbook tour or two, but recently my focus has shifted from the students at the school to the teachers. The kids are all special people of prophecy, whereas the teachers, minus one, just aren't. So from order of left to right, we have Nyx, Adonis, Cassiopeia, Morpheus, and Eos. Nyx is an English teacher and she teaches everything that branches from that, like fantasy languages, ancient texts, that's her deal, and she fucking hates children. She doesn't want to be a teacher, she never did, but she ended up here. She holds a grudge against Cass as they were childhood sweethearts, but Cass got her story told, which meant she had to leave Nyx behind. Also, her mum's dead. Just threw that in there, for fun. Nyx is the strictest teacher of the bunch, but kids seem to resonate with her I wish I was anywhere else kind of attitude. Her horns are designed after a moose, and the jewelry she wears is sort of like drilled in, if that makes any sense. Her dress is based off of Gothic Lolita fashion. I didn't go all the way because if I included all those accessories, I'd have way too complex a character design. Next, there's Adonis. He teaches music, drama, and fantasy stuff that comes with it, like certain sound-based spells, etc. He is incredibly homosexual, and yet mothers of the children still like to hit on him. It makes him very uncomfortable. He's had a lot of trouble with love throughout his life, but he's still a hopeless romantic. He comes from a religious village that decided he was Satan due to his horns. He's not even a goat, and he's had to take care of his baby sister for a while to prevent the same fate coming to her. He doesn't have very good eyesight, but he refuses to get it tested. The kids at the school really like him, and you know those stories about how the gay kids flock to that one specific teacher, usually an English teacher? Yeah, that's what the kids are like with him. His horns are based after a specific type of sheep, and his fashion sense is based off my choir teacher. So are several aspects of his personality. Cassiopeia is the head teacher. She teaches sciences and math and potions and that sort of logic-y side of it. She's also the only one of the teachers to have had her own story told, and she hates this. I haven't figured out the details of what her story was, but in universe it has like the notoriety of like a fairy tale, like Little Red Riding Hood, think of that. She's also always just wanted to be treated normally, yet a lot of the parents of the school still idolise her. Cass has a lot of regrets, one of which being how things ended with Nyx. She's fairly strict, simply because she's met a lot of stuck-up protagonist kids, and she doesn't want the kids she teaches to be the same, you know? The kids like really look up to her, even if sometimes they think she can be a bit of a stick in mud. Her horns are like deer horns, but they have cool leaves because she's special and I really like her dress. She was the first of the bunch I designed. Morpheus is the art teacher. He also does like incantations or stuff. He's the resident therapist friend because he's not had too many tragedies in his life. He's likely going to end up non-binary within my design process. I'm not sure. Sorry. But he's very, you know. He also has a massive crush on Adonis that is reciprocated, but they're disasters. And he's the resident cryptid, by which I mean he comes out with the wildest stories and tells them like they're nothing, and has the wackiest hobbies. This bit is based on one of my own teachers, but I don't like him very much, so that's the only part of him Morpheus has. Maybe a bit of fashion sense, but Morpheus honestly dresses better. The kids are mostly neutral when it comes to him, but they always go to him in moments of crisis, as they know he'll be able to help. He always keeps a level head. His horns and like general design is based off of Highland Cow, and he's my favourite design of the bunch. And then Eos, she's like the dance and sports teacher or whatever fancy equivalent there is in this world. I'm still figuring it out. She's had a tough life. She lost her baby not so long ago. She is about 2 insults away from mental breakdown at all times and has forgotten what a panic attack feels like because she's constantly having one. The kids feel sorry for her, but she's also very sweet, so they like her a lot. Her horns are based off of a gazelle, and I honestly hate her fashion design, and I can't figure out a better one that works for her. I'm not really happy with her design or backstory, and I might just straight up remove her. Anyway, thank you for listening to me rant. Hopefully this is long enough for the voiceover. Unsure though. Dead silence for a second. Bye bye.